Welcome to DMCI Homes, Allegra Garden Place. So my name is Roy Supinion, part of DMCI Homes project development, and let us tour you around Allegra Garden Place.
This building is called Amina. Okay, it was turned over July of this year, and then the other tower, which is called Soraya Building, will be turned over July of this year. Amina was turned over July of last year. Okay, so two towers with 55 and 56 stories. Yeah.
So, anong part ng building ito?
This is called the sky deck.
Sky deck?
Yeah.
Oh.
We normally maximize or utilize the potential of the sky deck for you to really see the magnificent view of the city. From here, you can actually enjoy the view of BGC and then Ortigas on the other side. So if you want, let's say, to throw parties, you can actually utilize this as an events place. But you can just course through your request to the PMO.
So Royce, can you just tell me how big is this area?
The building is around 12 bays. And then we have also in this place our gym later, which we'll be showing you. And then this is actually an upgraded version of our roof decks versus our other projects. So we also introduced the artificial turf. No? As you can see, we want to make it, I guess, more grounded, for lack of a better term, and make sure that you don't really feel like you're really on top of the world, on top of the city, But of course, you get to enjoy the very pleasant view of Pasig River.
Yeah, that's a Pasig
BGC,
River right
Manila.
there.
So since we're the highest building in this area, you can basically have a 360-degree view. In the morning, you'll be able to see the sunrise of Antipolo, and then the sunset will be on the other side. So also great for at night, the cityscape, and New Year definitely. You'll see all the fireworks here in the city, and
and take advantage of this beautiful view.
Correct.
And especially like you mentioned, for New Year's or any type of celebration with the family, and enjoy this space.
Yes.
It's a view that you will be mesmerized.
Of course.
So we also have these open lounges that we utilize. So if you want to just go up and enjoy the view, enjoy the breeze. Actually, another good thing about the roof deck is it's common. It's a common area, so it can be used for everyone. So let's say you're at the third floor unit. You don't have a view of different view, maybe of the amenities. If you want a view of the city, you can just go up. So you get the best of both worlds, basically. So the theme of this building is modern tropical with Moroccan inspired accents. As you can see, the tiles and the finishes in the wall. Maybe
the lighting.
Especially later at the ground floor, you'll get to see the inspiration of Morocco.
From the reception lobby to the cinema. Tsaka Misority, one thing nice about DMCI, we don't really scrimp on spaces. So we really deliver the true resort-inspired community that you can enjoy. We do have HOA but very minimal. Something like 90 pesos per square meter. Also that actually covers for utility, covers for the maintenance of the common areas.
Spaces.
Yes.
And of course security. And maintenance of the amenities.
Yes. And then I saw earlier that you have a beautiful big pool.
Actually, not only one, not two, but normally three. Because a pool for different ages and for different, let's say we also have a lap pool aside from the typical swimming pool, and a kiddie pool.
And as mentioned by Ms. Oni, when we talk about spaces and amenities in DMCI Homes, we really maximize the space. No? Approximately around 70% of the entire property is dedicated to open spaces. But and also, of course, here the roof deck. Usually, with other developers, they don't utilize this part because it's quite challenging actually to with technically with waterproofing, making sure. No? So usually it's covered so that the water will not be able to go to the finish or the flooring. But that's why it's quite challenging with the waterproofing. But you know, since we are a construction company over 60 years, our parent company, so we do this to maximize fully the space, because in the city, we all know it, especially in here in Manila, it's very cramped. So you want like a oasis sort of thing. You want to escape. When you go home, it's a different feel from what you usually would expect a city to be in. So I think a lot of our clients and Miss Oni's clients always say that when you come home to a DMCI Homes, it's like different. You're like you're transported into a different place. So
that's
so
true.
we have a lot of amenities here. The pools.
You can probably show.
And we have a gym. Later at the basement, we also have a full-sized multi-purpose court with wooden flooring. So the first, actually in our development here in the Metro. And I think the only one here around the city that has this multi-purpose basketball court. So,
kasi normally, Dorothy, di ba, when you speak of a court, basketball, it is open lang. Parang it's open area. But this time, we introduced the covered basketball court.
Yes.
And then on top of that, there's a
elevated roof deck garden, which we also, later you'll see the view. It has a turf, so you can also, well, as mentioned, really maximizing the space around the property. We do have function rooms also for here. And then we also have an entertainment, what we call entertainment room, or sort of, in Filipino, it's the karaoke, videoke room.
Or the audio-visual room. Similar, smaller event space.
For small gatherings.
Small gatherings.
And,
we normally maximize that during small parties. It's very convenient. Because instead of you throwing party in your own unit, you can actually rent it for about something like 4,000 or 5,000 for a maximum of 4 hours. But you can gather about 50 to about 80 people.
Oh wow, that's really good.
Let's say your family would like to visit you, and you don't want you still want to maintain the privacy of your space. You can bring them down to ABP. Instead of the function room, because the function room can accommodate about 200.
Wow.
The function room, if there's a function, full-size function room, about 100, 150 beds.
By the way, folks, if you are wondering who I'm with, we have this Oni here, who is the International Sales Director of DMCI. And then, of course, we have Royce. He's the person in charge when it comes to technical and if you have questions about the building itself. Well, if you don't mind, Miss Oni, can you please introduce DMCI?
Oh yeah, okay. Actually, DMCI stands for the founder. So David Mendoza Consunji. He is actually the late David Mendoza Consunji was the chairman of the publicly listed DMCI Holdings company, and then formerly he was also the secretary of the Public Works, Transportation and Communication, and he was also listed as the 6th wealthiest businessman, roughly about 3.8 billion in dollars. Wealth. And also DMCI is being the founder. DMCI is actually was acclaimed as the father of Philippine construction. The mother company, DMCI, is actually 75 years.
75 years?
Yes, and for DMCI Project Developers Inc., the marketing arm is 25 years today.
DMCI Project Developers Inc. Is the the company handling DMCI Homes. DMCI Homes is the brand. So that's the one that started way back 1999. It actually started during the, quick trivia, no, it started during the Asian financial crisis. This was actually done out of, because during the Asian financial crisis, there was a challenge in construction contracts, no? And our founder, Mr. David Consunji, didn't want our workers, to have, to lay off these workers. So they found a way to utilize them by developing our properties in Acacia Estates in Taguig. We have a township there called Acacia Estates. So we started building projects there, and utilizing the expertise of our construction people. And eventually that led us here, with over
70,
80 projects already completed and ongoing, and around 65,000 turned over units already for DMCI Homes. So our projects mostly are here in Metro Manila, but we also have ones in Baguio, we also have one in Davao, and then we also recently launched one in Cebu.
Yeah, in Cebu.
Have one in Batangas, which was our first leisure development. We're quite busy when it comes to real estate and providing the homes,
Yeah, so DMCI is actually expert already when it comes to construction.
Yeah, the core competence is construction.
So that's why you're able to maximize each space, like you said.
Yes.
On the rooftop, and then meron ka pang basement. Every space are being utilized.
One of our propositions to your clients is to provide them with value for money homes. When we do our products, we'd like to believe that you get the most out of that investment that you paid for. So you get more than what you actually paid for. So when the clients see this, you don't just get a unit, you really get an experience and the community that we offer here in DMCI Homes. So that's really the goal for us. Yeah.
Tsaka you'll be surprised also, Dorothy. There were a lot of people, some of my clients were really very thankful or grateful to me for introducing DMCI Homes to them. Because like for instance, when we launched the one in Laverty, it's near the prestigious De La Salle College, so a lot of universities nearby. So when we launched that particular project, something like we introduced a 1.8 million peso unit, and now it's the exact price right now is about 6 million.
Wow.
So ang ganda ng appreciation. And then the one that I'm staying to, it's called Brio Tower. I acquired that in 2015 at 11 million for a two-bedroom unit and a three-bedroom unit cut. But this time the price is already at 21 million.
Wow.
So the escalation of price per square in time. So you cannot really beat that compared to stock market or the regular time deposit. So it's really safe to invest in real estate.
Usual property management group of DMCI Homes is handled by our subsidiary. It's a DMCI Property Management Corporation. So they handle basically all the maintenance, all the things that run this property and our properties. The unit owners can be assured of safety and making sure that everything is in order. If they have any complaints of the units or their concerns, they can really address it to the property management, and the property management will assist them. At the same time, the property management also makes sure that they maintain the grounds, these wide open spaces, and of course with that assures the clients that their unit actually appreciates in value rather than depreciates. So because if you don't have a good management office that maintains the place, then basically that value goes down, and you don't want that to happen. We're closely connected with our property management. We don't just immediately let go of our properties. We're there with our communities. Some of our properties who have in Acacia, especially in Taguig, at our township, we have continued to build relationships with the condominium corporation, to make sure that if they need help or if they need assistance, DMCI Homes is there to support in terms of design, in terms of suggestions. At the same time, just to add also, we also have our because in DMCI we do a lot of things in-house. You know, so our construction is in-house, our design is in-house, even the interior, the one you see here, all designed in-house. And even the fit-out works, the carpenters, the masons who made these curves and edges, no, they're all done in-house.
Okay. Yeah. So that makes it very competitive in price. Because other developers, they normally outsource engineers, architects, interior designers. But right here in DMCI, we have the in-house experts, in-house team experts, what you call it.
That's what makes DMCI different.
Yeah, different. And with the in-house, we also have the landscaping. So as you can see, we really pride ourselves in the landscaping. It's also done in-house, and actually we have in-house landscape maintenance already ongoing with some of our projects, even here in Allegra Garden Place. So definitely we want to make sure that the grounds are kept clean and tidy, and of course very nice to walk around and enjoy.
Let's talk about pricing.
Oh yeah.
So let's say for a studio unit, can you please tell me about the size and then yung price niya, and then what kind of payment terms do you offer?
Oh yeah, that's a good question, Dorothy. Actually, ang maganda sa DMCI, like what Roy said, no, we're really offering value for money. Okay, so for Soraya building, we can offer a studio, something like about 28 to 30 square meters. We also have a one-bedroom, something like 41 square meters. Compared to competitors, we really offer bigger sizes. So for a two-bedroom, for Amina building, we can give you a size of about 60 square meter with a bedroom that is equal in size. And then for a three-bedroom unit, both Amina and Soraya building can offer you an 83 square meter layout. And then the price also per square is very competitive compared to the rest, because it's actually right now it's 165,000 per square. Compared to, of course, when you speak of BGC projects, BGC is something like 450,000 per square. We're just about 10 minutes away. 10 minutes away from BGC.
Nice. Yeah. And then, so you mentioned about the studio.
One bedroom, two and a three bedroom.
Yes. And then you, earlier you also mentioned something about if they want a bigger unit.
Oh,
that they can combine the unit.
Yeah, Dorothy. But this time, I guess it wouldn't be possible anymore because it's already up. This has been turned over.
Okay.
But for other projects that are pre-development, as long as we haven't done the construction, the actual floor yet, we can still accommodate the request for a tandem unit layout, wherein we can, put together two units of two-bedroom combined to make it a bigger unit cut.
Nice.
So it's an option for specific layouts. So in our floor plan, when you see it, you'll see those units that can be merged into a tandem unit. Yeah, one big unit. And we have already a layout ready for that particular unit.
Yes. Now, do you have any kind of promotion going on?
Oh, yeah. Honestly, we can, like for instance, if you're not in a hurry, you can still avail of the 24-month zero interest for Amina, even though it's up and ready.
Zero interest?
Yeah, for 24 months.
And then
for a minimum down payment of 12%.
12%?
Yes.
Okay. So 24 months for
24 months zero interest, and then the balance of 88% you have an option to pay us in cash, or you can also have it through a bank financing or in-house financing.
Oh, you do have in-house financing?
Yes.
Wow, that is something new. Yes, and who is the bank?
Actually, you course it through us, DMCI, yes. Okay. But for in-house financing, the only limitation is that we can only offer until 10 years term.
Okay.
But yes, because bank financing, since they are a bank institution, so they can extend it to about 20 years. But for in-house, we can only accommodate up to 10 years.
So if someone is interested to, let's say, for a unit, what's the process?
Oh, that's a good question. Normally, it's all digital right now. So, as soon as if you want, let's say, to reserve right now, I can just send you my agent's link. And then from there, you need to fill out the form. We call it the registration form. Once you fill it out, that will actually trigger that to the payment through the payment channel. You can either pay the reservation either through a debit card or through a credit card. That's why for our clients in the US, they can initially, it's like ordering online.
Yeah. So is there a reservation fee?
Yes. The reservation fee is 20,000 for a unit and 10,000 for parking space.
Got it. Okay. And how much is normally the parking space?
Something like 1 million.
1 million.
Yeah. But normally for other developers, they command 2.5 and up.
Well, parking space is gold right now.
Yes, yes, it is.
Right?
Yes, it is.
Yes, and you could have that rented out.
And it also appreciates in time.
Yes.
Plus, parking is a wise investment because normally, if you rent a parking space, it will cost you a bit much too.
Yes.
Something like 7,500 or even more in time.
For a one-bedroom in this project, normally how much is the rental?
Oh, do we have that in?
Just an average.
Yeah, probably something like 20,000, something in that range.
For one bedroom. Okay.
That range, because my unit in Brio during the time of pandemic, you'll be surprised, I was able to rent it out for 100,000.
Wow.
And that kept me going for during that pandemic. My 3-bedroom unit and 2-bedroom, they rented it out for me for 100,000 for 2 years. So that's why probably because of my location also, because Brio is Makati. Okay, so it also differs in location.
Yes. Wow. Very nice. And it's definitely worth to consider either purchasing your unit as an end user or even for investment.
Yes.
And the good part is that you don't have a limitation regarding the Airbnb, and you also offer the leasing management. Right?
Yeah, we do.
So if you want your unit to be rented out and you don't have an agent yet, then you can just talk to DMCI Homes to arrange and then find you a lessor.
A tenant.
Nice.
Also, another good thing, I guess, of investing in DMCI Homes, is actually the price per square meter that Ms. Oni mentioned earlier. To put it in perspective, like 165,000
per square meter.
Square meter here in Allegra Garden Place, compared to around 200 to 300,000 to 300,000
450
in our other developments nearby. So there's really a difference for value appreciation, because we at DMCI we always, again, value for money. We always price it very competitively at first, during pre-selling and at the early stages of RFO. But eventually the prices, as mentioned by Ms. Oni, as shown in her Brio investment, really goes up. So for now, as of the moment, for Allegra, we have increased around 16%. But for Prisma, the other development which we launched earlier, it's already at around 88% price increase.
Wow.
So as the economy improves, definitely see the increase because even with the pandemic and everything, real estate value continues to be steadily appreciating. So we will still expect that for Allegra.
With the news or the rumors that's going on about the oversupply, is the DMCI affected?
We do have supply for inventory across our projects. Because of the pandemic. But we believe that with our product is actually mostly 2-bedroom units, bigger cuts, as Ms. Oni mentioned. So compared to other developers who offer the studio and 1-bedroom, we would like to believe that we're in a niche market and we offer more quality units. So we're quite confident that in our case, no, it's not really an oversupply yet of DMCI Homes inventory, and would like to believe that you know, that a lot of people are still looking for these types of units, these bigger cut units, more spacious units that can hold young families, no, and startup families, which we usually target now, because apart from investors, end users were really our how do you say this? Our bread and butter when we started DMCI Homes, no, because we really focused on the end use of the projects also, no, as you can see with our amenities.
So right now, Dorothy, probably the approach right now of the company, having said that the oversupply of units, no, is to target another market. So that's why we, the DMCI Homes International Sales, is actually right now spreading our wings to cover for international market, like Dubai, US, and of course Asia clients, to because they are the ones who really would like to retire in the Philippines, or would like to acquire properties for investment, or, you know, instead of parking their I mean their hard-earned money in the bank, this would be the perfect idea to make it grow.
Yes, make it grow and investment.
And it's something tangible, and it really appreciates in time.
Well, that's a lot of information that you provided me, but do you have any other topic that you want to mention to our viewers?
Well, yeah, I guess we covered a lot already, and maybe later in the video you can see already the amenities. We just want to show your viewers now how expansive the amenities are here in Allegra, and that they can really enjoy this place now here in the Metro.
Yes. Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you, Dorothy.
Thank you so much, Miss Oni.
Thank you, Dorothy.
Everyone, thank you so much for watching our video. If you have any questions, or if you are interested to inquire about the property of DMCI, just visit my website, which is www.dorotheatuzon.com, and then on the top right, just select Investing in the Philippines and select DMCI property. Once you filled out the information, I will provide this information directly to DMCI representative. Thank you so much again. Take care. Bye-bye.